Hello, everyone. This is Travis the Trader coming back to you live on Thursday. This is September the 19th. This is just one day after the Federal Reserve decreased the rates by 50 basis points. And one of the indices that's really been, I guess, jumping to the moon has been the Russell 2000. This is the Russell 2000 futures. It's /RTY. Russell 2000, for those of you who don't know, is an index that's made up of 2,000, say, small cap stocks. A lot of these stocks you probably never heard of before. You can always look it up as to what those holdings consist of. But it does move. And as I mentioned before, the Russell 2000 is also known as a big boy product. I believe one contract. And again, please, if as a segue here, if you do find value, please subscribe to my channel, as well as giving me a thumbs up, as well as commenting. Because what I wanted to say is that the Russell 2000, I believe the contract size is, I think it's 50 times the index. So you're looking, higher math would say you're looking at a notional value of about $109,000, $110,000 a contract. So it's big. It's a big contract. And again, I would always strongly recommend trade this small. If you are going to trade it, not just trade it small, but maybe you want to sell a defined risk, make a defined risk trade. And again, if we look at, and this is a fairly liquid product from my experience. I have traded this before, but if you're looking, let's say at the 20 delta, which is here at 2100, I mean, you're looking at putting up about $4,400 to make about 1420, which actually isn't that bad. And as you can see, it's, the bid ask on this, it's about 50 cents wide. Again, not terrible. I wouldn't say it's great. It's not bad. It's probably down the middle. You may have to identify a good price, do some price discovery here. But again, if you do find this a little too big for your taste, maybe in this case, and I'm just giving you an example, and I will show some of my some trading examples later on as my ideas pour through here. But again, if you're just looking to sell a put spread here, not as great. It's still a little wide, but you're not putting up as much money, and your profit here, you're putting up about $300, making about $200. So your return on capital it's actually pretty good. And considering that the IV is not bad, this is always something to take a look at. But again, if for some reason you didn't want to trade the futures, but wanted to trade, there is an ETF, which is also a very liquid one. It's called IWM. And again, it mirrors /RTY, the Russell 2000, the Russell 2000 futures. So again, if we were to go 57 days out, and as you can see, by the way, I just wanted to make a point. As you can see here, there is just lots and lots of weeklies. You can trade a daily, the 0 days, 0 DTE. You've got a number of weeklies. You've got a number of monthlies. There's just a lot of liquidity, a lot of good ideas that can be generated by trading IWM. And something that, again, if I was looking at putting on something, I'm looking at about 57 days out. I know this thing has been going to the moon. If you notice here that on its 52, we're almost at it. Actually, not there yet, but 228 is the 52-week high. This is at 223. I mean, the stock is just shot to the moon. But again, if I'm looking to sell just a naked put, just to give you just what I'm looking at here, looking at, let's say, a 20 delta, looking at about $2.70, putting up about 2,800. It is a bit steep. It's not bad. But again, for those of you who might be looking to further diversify one's portfolio into an index that consists of small cap, which is where quite a bit of growth is coming from these days, might be a good idea, a good opportunity for those interested in doing something like this. So again, /RTY, /RTY is the futures, IWM is the ETF, has quite a bit of liquidity. The other one that I wanted to put to your attention is /M2K, and those are the micro E-mini Russell 2000, the 2000 futures, the micros. The problem here, and I don't trade this, and if someone does, please tell me your thoughts as to how it's been. What was your strategy? Again, it looks like you can only do a buy sell. The problem with that I have here is that there's no options, so there's no really of a strategic trade. It's kind of just a 50-50. You're either going to buy it or sell it, and I'm not interested in it. But again, it's something that maybe you might be interested in for those of you who have some sort of a trading idea. And again, we look forward to hearing what it is that you have to say about that. So again, looking at the Russell 2000, you've got the /RTY, you've got the micro M2K, but again, no options on that. And you have the IWM, which is the trading vehicle that I go to if I'm looking to trade the Russell. And that's been a very helpful trade. The different ideas that I've had, and I have gone both defined and undefined. But again, for those of you who are looking to go small and defined, that's not a bad way to go either in order to get a better understanding, a better idea of these trading vehicles. That's all I have for now. But again, for those of you who did find this helpful, valuable, please, in order to make the algo YouTube gods go into my favor, would love to get a subscription, subscribe to my channel, as well as a thumbs up. And of course, comment. Love to hear from you guys. What are you guys trading? How are you trading it? What are some of the trading strategies that you're involved in with IWM? Love to hear more about it. And of course, I look forward to seeing everyone at the next video.